Hey junkies, how are we this beautiful Sunday? Little cold, little windy, little chilly, but otherwise a pretty good day. So, I was watching online and I saw that HBO has announced all their new shows that are coming out in 2026. So, I wanted to come on here and kind of give a rundown of what's going on since I do like watching TV. And then a lot of the shows that are coming out, I am a fan of and will definitely be watching. So, I hope you'll be watching too. So, let's go through what it's going to be shown this year. Okay, so first we have House of Dragons, and don't pay attention to that date. The actual start date, it just says summer of 2026. So probably June or July of 2026, leading up until the to the new award season for 2026. Looking forward to that because I do actually watch House of Dragon, even though I did not watch Game of Thrones. Well, I take that back. I watched the very first episode and the very last episode of the series, but so many people talked about it, I pretty much feel like I know it. House of Dragons definitely coming back summer of 2026. Next, we have Euphoria, which I am so very much looking forward to because I miss it. It was one of my favorite shows to watch on HBO. So I'm definitely looking forward to come back. It debuts in April of 2026. Next, we have The Industry, which debuts on January 11th, which is the same night as the Golden Globes. I've never watched it. I've heard good things about it. I'm going to try to watch season one just so I can know what it's about before season two hits. Because, like I said, I'm trying to up my TV watching game from what I used to watch to try to watch some new stuff going on. So, January 11th, the industry debuts. Now, this is one of my favorite shows. I did not think I was going to like The Pit as much as I did, but I found myself looking forward to watching it when it was every episode because it comes on once a week on Thursdays, and it debuts on January 8th, which is right before the Golden Globes, which is cool with me. It gives me something to watch on Thursday nights to add to everything else I watch on Thursday nights, but we'll get into that later. If you haven't started watching The Pit, do yourself a favor. It is very binge worthy because you're gonna want to see. The concept of it is one day in an entire shift, and you're tired by the end. You are ready to go home once it ends. You are ready for that day to be done. Enjoyed The Pit. Looking forward to seeing it. All right. So next we have Knights of the Seven Kingdom. Like I said, I didn't watch Game of Thrones. I do watch House of Dragon. I am going to tune in for this one just so I can see what it's going to be all about. Debuts on January 18th. So, we're going to give it a go. My go-to is I always give shows at least 3 episodes to get me hooked. If you can't get me to continue watching after 3 episodes, I completely stop watching you. So, fingers crossed. Next, we have a new show with Steve Carell called DFT St. Louis. They didn't have a picture for it, so it debuts sometime in 2026. Not sure what it's going to be about or what it's going to detail. They just put it on there as what's coming up. Next, we have The Comeback with Lisa Kudrow. I may return it, tune in. I'll have to see. We'll see. I'm going to try to at least watch an episode just to see if it's worth continuing watching. But The Comeback debuts sometime in March of 2026, so we'll see what's going on. Okay, so that's part one of shows that are going to be debuting in 2026 on HBO. So glad they changed the name back to HBO. HBO Max was not getting it. Max definitely was not getting it because if I remember correctly, when HBO came out, that was top tier. Cinemax was second tier, even though Cinemax After Dark was good. Once again, another show. So, join me for part two. And again, junkies, what are you watching? What are you watching? Let me know in the comments. All right? Peace.